Hello, everyone. Kyle Goodman, pastor of Alamance Presbyterian Church in Greensboro, North Carolina. Just coming to you again as we're in the midst of another week of this coronavirus epidemic, offering a few words of encouragement. So I woke up yesterday morning with a dear friend of mine on my mind and heart, my friend Larry. Larry passed away about less than a month ago. And Larry was just a dear saint of the church. He was the kind of person who showed up here for everything we were doing. He helped out in our kitchen. He just had this magnetism about him. People loved Larry, and he had a great way of connecting with others, and he is just dearly missed. Larry had stage 4 cancer, and because of that condition, he, for the last few months of his life, was not able to go out and be among people, was not able to come to church, something that he so dearly loved and appreciated. But it's really from Larry, more than anyone, that I've been learning about what it means to be faithful and to be connected and in touch during a quarantine. Larry participated in our worship service at Alamance each and every week via our live stream. He was faithful to watch it any opportunity he could, and he'd offer us feedback and encouragement on it. And it was through those conversations that Pastor Jess and I came up with an idea to say just hello and to connect with Larry and with all of the people who were regularly worshiping with us through our live stream service. During our morning announcements, we would just turn and wave to Larry. The whole congregation would offer Larry and all those other folks a wave. And what an incredible, incredible blessing that was for him. He would share just how much it touched him to know that not only could he tune in to the community, to the body of Christ, but that the body of Christ was remembering him and those who could not be together. And what an incredible turn of events this has been. That just a few weeks after we lost our friend Larry, that we would all be in Larry's position, having to tune in from our own homes during a quarantine to keep us all safe, and to watch services through streaming opportunities, and to be left connecting that way. On the other hand, what a blessing it is that there are ways that we can be in touch. In this moment of physical distance, it's so important that we find opportunities to be socially connected, not distanced, but connected socially. That doesn't involve being together in one another's physical presence, but it does mean that we are reaching out and being in touch. And what I learned from Larry is that we have to do everything in our power to stay connected. Larry would send out a weekly email to update all of his friends on how he was doing, to lift up his condition, to share how treatments were going. And a lot of us, even when we were hearing bad news from him, we looked forward to hearing from him in that way. And that encouraged a lot of people to call and check in on him, which he so dearly appreciated. Larry was really great at staying in touch with people. His family lived all over the country, and Larry knew everything about his children and grandchildren, knew everything about his family, because he made a point of reaching out and connecting. And I would encourage us to be thinking about ways we can do that. Already in my own life, I've been reaching out to family and friends who I have not been in contact with regularly over the last few months or even years. This is a great opportunity to reestablish connections with people beyond just seeing how they're doing on Facebook and hitting a like button or maybe making a one-sentence comment. This is an opportunity for us to really make an even tighter web of relationships and connections, one that will last much longer than this coronavirus pandemic. And when we do that, when we build those relationships, we validate each other, we lift up what insecurities and fears that are on each other's hearts. We combat this feeling of isolation that has become so pervasive among us even in a short time. And we just grow closer. For those of us who are Christians and belong to a community of faith like my community, Alamance, it really is an opportunity for us to deepen relationships, to take time to grow in community, to grow as the body of Christ, and also to grow spiritually as we care and minister to one another. So that's my encouragement for us today, to learn those lessons that Larry had to teach me, and perhaps to teach us all. Just how important it is in a moment of isolation that we do everything in our power to connect. So I look forward to being in touch with many of you just to check and see how you're doing. Feel free to go ahead and call me. I would love to hear from you. If not a call, just a simple text message. You can make a little wave with an emoji, just like we used to do to Larry via the live stream. Whatever way is available to us. When we reach out to one another and let each other know that we're on each other's minds and hearts, it makes just an extraordinary difference in the ways that we combat not just the threat of this virus, but we combat our feelings of isolation and uncertainty and fear. So, friends, I just encourage you to be in touch and to reach out and metaphorically speaking, or maybe even literally, at a distance, to offer a little wave to one another. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you, and I so hope, that in short order we'll get to see each other soon, but not before we've taken every precaution to make sure we see this virus behind us. I love you. Take care. Bye.